Hey guys, well today this is going to be another product review video, and it's going to be on these two products that you see here on my truck. So it's going to be Hot Shot Secret. This is going to be on two of their products. This one right here is Diesel Extreme. The other one right here is called EDT, which means Everyday Diesel Treatment. And so I've had this stuff now for about 3 or 4 months. I first started using this when I had my Chevy Cruze. And so what this stuff does is to really help clean your injectors real well, and also to prevent any problems with your injectors. So this is usually like the symptoms of a bad injector. And it says here to not use this stuff in a gas engine, only diesels only. Right here has a diagnostic chart inside. And it's hard to try and do all this one-handed. Try to do this without trying to make y'all sick here. Yeah. It says here, use for all diesel engines, semis, semi-trucks, pickup trucks, farm equipments, autos, effective in all diesel engines including Ford Powerstroke, Dodge Cummins, GM Duramax, Saab, Volkswagen, and Aldi. Doesn't say Mercedes-Benz, but however you can use it in a Mercedes-Benz, because I have used this stuff in my mother's car. And on here it's got a list of other products. Of course, there's EDT, which is this stuff here, Everyday Diesel Treatment. They also have a transmission stiction eliminator, and then stiction eliminator, which is their oil additive. Now this is for diesel engines that have hydraulic injectors, such as like on the older Ford Powerstroke diesel engines, like the 7.3s and the 6.0. And so, which that's nice. I'll close that up. And this stuff here does have directions on how much to put, because this stuff is highly concentrated. It says here, like for a car that has a fuel tank capacity of between 10 to 15 gallons, you would only need to add in 4 ounces. And then for a car and a pickup, such as my mother's car and also my truck, you would only need 8 ounces. And then now for the larger trucks and semis, you would only need maybe 1 to 2 quarts, depending on the amount of the size of their fuel tanks. And whenever you do add this stuff into your vehicle, of course, make sure you do measure the amount that you do put in. And also, the important thing is to make sure that your fuel tank is full. So, which in this case, the fuel tank here on my truck, it is full because I just put diesel in it earlier today. But I'm not going to put the Diesel Extreme in my truck, because I've actually already put the Diesel Extreme in this truck. And so instead, we will put in the Everyday Diesel Treatment. And this would probably now be the third time that I would add this stuff into the fuel tank of my truck. Now what this stuff is, it's more of a lubricant, and it's also has a cetane boost, and as well as Diesel Extreme also has a cetane boost, because it has all the strong chemical detergents to help clean the injectors, and then also you got the cetane boost. And also Diesel Extreme has a rust and corrosion inhibitor too, which it should help fight moisture buildup. And also Everyday Diesel Treatment also has a cetane boost in it too. It says here, improves power and performance, increases fuel economy, adds lubricity, disperses moisture and prevents corrosions, keeps injectors and pumps clean. And it also has a fuel stabilizer too. It says stabilizes biodiesel and ultra low sulfur fuels. And it says here it helps reduces regens, which means that your diesel particulate filter won't be as clogged up as it should, and which therefore you'll also even use up less diesel exhaust fluid. It says here 1 ounce can treat 12 gallons of diesel fuel, but however, if you add it into a larger fuel tank with just 1 ounce, 1 ounce can treat up to a maximum of 25 gallons. And so what I'm going to do, grab my funnel here just to make it a lot easier. I'm going to simply just add 1 ounce into that. I actually love these bottles. This is my first time having one of these little squeeze bottles, so this is nice. It does have the little indicators on how much to put in to know on how much an ounce is. So right there is 1 ounce, right there is half an ounce. That would be for if you have maybe a smaller fuel tank. So on my truck, I'm going to add in exactly 1 ounce, because since my truck carries 21 gallons, usually 1 ounce is usually good for up to 25 gallons. If you have maybe a larger fuel tank, you can probably add maybe 1.5 to maybe 2 ounces. But for me, since on this truck it's only 21 gallons, 1 ounce should be enough. Alright, right at 1 ounce. Then I'm just going to simply just pour that in. Simple as that. And I also do use this in my mother's car every time, if she or my dad will fill up the GLK with diesel. And I always do it when the fuel tanks are full. And so, yep. So once again, that's my product review on these two Hot Shot Secret products. In my opinion, these are probably by far the best additives on the market for diesel engines. Of course, you got the diesel fuel additive called Diesel Extreme Clean and Boost, and this is basically their fuel treatment, which right here says Everyday, Diesel Fuel Enhancer, EDT, which EDT means Everyday Diesel Treatment. This is practically a fuel treatment. So cool. Alright, so I hope y'all enjoyed this video. And so, thanks for watching.